Hi everyone, this is your 8th lesson in Grade 4 Social Science. Today's chapter is Weather. Before we start our today's topic, shall we learn your new words? New words: coastal, near a sea coast. Coastal, near a sea coast. Humidity, the amount of water vapor in the air. Humidity, the amount of water vapor in the air. Fog, a thick layer of very tiny water droplets near the ground surface. Fog, a thick layer of very tiny water droplets near the ground surface. Frost, frozen water droplets on the ground or other substances. Frost, frozen water droplets on the ground or other substances. Storm, very high-speed winds along with rain and thunder. Storm, very high-speed winds along with rain and thunders. Dew, water droplets that form on grass or leaf surface during the night. Dew, water droplets that form on grass or leaf surface during the night. Lightning, a bright flash of light that occurs in clouds along with the sound of thunder. Lightning, a bright flash of light that occurs in clouds along with the sound of thunder. Now we are going to see our today's topic is weather. Look out of the window. Is it sunny, breezy, or cloudy today? You must have seen the daily weather forecast sometimes on television. It tells you about the minimum and maximum temperature of the day and also about the weather for the next day or week. Weather is the state of the atmosphere at a particular place and time. The state of the atmosphere depends on sunlight, temperature, wind, rain, clouds, and humidity. Daily changes in temperature, winds, and humidity in the air cause changes in weather. You can have a breeze or clear sunny day to start with the thunderstorm later. When a particular weather condition extends over a long period of time in an area, it is known as the climate of that area. Weather is different from seasons. Seasons such as summer and winter stay for several months. Unlike seasons, weather conditions may change every day. Factors affecting weather. Local factors such as sunlight, wind, and temperature strongly affect the weather of a place. The sun, which brings about change in the temperature of any place, plays an important role in the conditions of weather. The sunlight is sometimes very strong and sometimes it is mild. When it is very strong, the temperature rises. When it is mild, it makes the environment cool. The sun heats up the air above the earth's surface. Warm air, being lighter, rises up and is replaced by cooler air from above. This movement of air causes wind to blow. Strong wind is called storm and pleasant. Mild wind is called breeze. Land and sea breeze. Land and sea breezes are wind and weather phenomena associated with areas lying close to the sea. In coastal areas, the direction of the wind changes during day and night. In the daytime, the land becomes hotter than the sea. So the air above the land also heats up faster than the air above the sea. As a result, the hot air above the land rises up and the cold air from above the sea rushes in to take its place. Hence, the cool breeze blows towards land from the sea. This is known as sea breeze. During night, the land cools down faster than the sea. With this, the direction of the wind also changes. At night, the sea is warmer than the land. As a result, the hot air above the sea rises up, so the cooler air from the land blows to the sea to take its place. This is known as land breeze. Precipitation. Due to the sun's heat, the water from oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, and ponds evaporates and forms vapor. The water vapor rises up in the atmosphere. When it reaches the cooler layers of atmosphere, the vapor cools down slowly. The water vapor condenses to form tiny droplets of water. These droplets combine together to form clouds. When clouds become too heavy with water droplets, they pour down water in the form of rain, hail, or snow. We measure rainfall in millimeters. Clouds. Clouds are formed when rising air cools and the water vapor in it condenses and forms water droplets. Clouds consist of billions of tiny water droplets floating in the sky that appear in a variety of shapes and size depending on how and where they are formed. There are different types of clouds. Cirrus. They are high level, wispy clouds. These clouds are formed very high up in the sky, where it is very cold. They are therefore made up of tiny ice crystals rather than water droplets. They are often the signal of bad weather. Cumulus. They are the most familiar clouds. They look like heaps of cotton wool. They are found at a medium height. These clouds are composed of tiny water droplets. They are seen in fine weather when the sky is blue. Stratus. They are low-level blankets of clouds. They are layered clouds that spread over the sky. They appear as a grey, shapeless sheet of cloud extending in all directions in the sky. These clouds are often dark in color and are associated with rain and drizzle. Storm. When wind blows at very high speed, it results in a storm. Sometimes trees and plants get uprooted and roofs of houses fall apart. A storm is created when hot, light air rushes upwards at very high speed. When it reaches the cooler layers of the atmosphere, it rapidly condenses to form large clouds. This usually results in rain and bright flashes of light, called lightning. Storms can be of different kinds: thunderstorms, hailstorms, and snowstorms. Thunderstorm. In this kind of storm, you can see lightning in the sky along with very loud thumping sound called thunder. This storm is often accompanied with heavy rainfall. Thunderstorms can be very dangerous because the lightning can harm people and buildings. Such storms can also cause fire. Lightning rods are fixed on rooftops to avoid damage to the buildings. During a heavy thunderstorm, one should avoid going near water, electrical appliances, and large open grounds. Hailstorm. Have you ever seen tiny ice balls falling from the sky during heavy rain? These are called hailstones. These are formed when drops of rain pass through very cold air in the atmosphere. Due to sudden cooling, these drops of rain turn into ice. They then fall on the ground along with the rain. Hail can cause a lot of harm to people and things. After all, it is similar to falling stones from the sky. Snowstorm. A snowstorm occurs when heavy snowfall accompanies a storm. But how is snow formed? You already know about the water cycle. Clouds are made up of water droplets. But do you know that snow too comes from the clouds? Snow forms when water droplets in clouds freeze into tiny ice crystals and stick together to become snowflakes. When many snowflakes stick together, they become heavy and fall to the ground. When the snow falls with heavy force accompanied by strong winds, snowstorms can occur. Snowstorms can cover a large area under thick layers of ice within hours. They cut off roads and affect transport. The biggest hailstone ever discovered was found in Nebraska, United States of America. It was almost as big as a football. We have learned about the different types of storms. Let us now learn about some more weather conditions in which we find water in other forms. Dew. You must have seen water droplets on grass and leaves on plants early in the morning. These droplets are known as dewdrops. But how are these formed? When the weather is cold, the water vapor in the air cools down on coming close to the cold ground. It then condenses to form dewdrops. Frost. Frost settles on plants in the form of solid ice crystals. Frost is different from the dew that falls on plants in liquid form. Frost is formed when the water vapor in the air gets very cold. It freezes into ice crystals and settles on plants. Frost can damage crops and other plants on a large scale by freezing the plants. Fog. Sometimes during winter, a layer of thick white smoke envelops an area. At places, it is so thick that it becomes different to see. This layer is called fog. Fog is nothing but a dense mass of tiny droplets of water in the air. It is caused when clouds descend close to the ground and remain as clouds because of the low temperature near the ground. Fog usually disperses when the sun comes out. I hope that you understand our today's topic. Now I have planned to give you an activity. Refer your concept book in the page number of 110 and answer the following questions. Do on document 4. Get into groups of 5. Each group will choose one weather condition. Make a chart presentation on it. Answer the following questions. Your first question is the weather condition chosen by my group. The weather condition chosen by my group. Your second question is two features of the weather condition chosen. Two features of the weather condition chosen. Your third question is do you like or dislike this weather condition? Why? Do you like or dislike this weather condition? Why? Fourth question is draw or paste a picture related to it. Draw or paste a picture related to it. I hope that you all enjoyed our today's class. I'll see you in my next class. Thank you.